There is a dream dreaming us. There are not many words left to be recorded. It feels more natural to sit with you over a fire, eating, making music, dancing, falling asleep under the stars. Then when questions arise, they bubble up like an underground stream, making its way to form a waterhole. Formal meetings feels like school lecture. And what school is there where you can learn what life is, what love is, who you are and who you're not? They say teachers are there to point to what is beyond understanding, or to rip away the walls that hide what truly is. I am not a teacher. Life itself cannot be taught. If there is one idea I wish to tear away from you, it is the concept that your own understanding, based on Eastern and Western teachings, are somehow the most true, and express a unique perception on the journey of human beings upon this world. When I hear you speak of this, it continually reminds me of children who have noticed some little insight. Maybe when you play peekaboo with a child, one day they realize that you're still there even when they close their eyes. Your understanding is like that little child walking around the village, telling everyone what she has discovered and expecting people to be amazed. But we are not amazed, only amused. For you tell us what has always been obvious except to your childlike eyes. There is a much bigger, much older world than the ideas of East and West. People who lived long before your cities and concept did not think about whether there was separation or no separation. If you ever took the time to seek out the forgotten ways of all of our ancestors, you would know they already saw the world of separate people and animals and things to be no more than a dream. What you express as profound understanding is simply the way humans perceive this dream of life when the waterhole of perception is clear and not muddied. You act like so many of your culture. You invent science that tells you some facts about life, and then you believe you're the first to understand life. You invent concepts that tell you about life without separation, yet you have forgotten that you're the only people who ever believed in a separate, independently thinking and acting individual, and the only people who divided the world into objects and separate things. We had names and language, but always knew we were like artists painting the rocks with our stories. The rocks are what always is, and the images and words are simply our way of participating in this dream. Your culture mistakes the images and words in your mind that you paint upon the world for what is real. And when a few of you see this, you act as if it is some earth-shattering realization that makes you special, when it is only what the smallest child among us has always seen. Those of you who wish to go beyond this conversation, who can see that you're childlike in your innocence and that what you call the ego is very present in all of your assumptions and concepts, can sit with me by the fire. We will sing and dance and listen to the chorus of life. Words will sometimes be spoken, but words of explanation and concept are the list of the ways that life sings and dances in our hearts. The heart of life and love simply is. It is felt, and our poems and songs and dances blends into the calls of animals and birds and cicadas, and are carried on the wind to everywhere and to no place at all. The Sand People said, long before your civilizations ever began, there is a dream dreaming us. There is a dream dreaming us.